Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Dwarven Tavern. I'm sorry I've been away for so long, but, things happen. Anyway, today we are going to be talking about Traveler Mercenary, the boxed set. The box set goes for $80, so that might, you might think that that is a heavy investment, but it's not. It's really worth it because Mercenaries is something that I really enjoyed the whole mercenary books in the older versions of Traveler, and of course when Matthew Sprange came out with this in Mongoose, I was ecstatic because I could not wait to get my hands on it, and we're going to be looking at it today in this. In this boxed set, let me pull out the things therein. So you can see it comes with 4 softback, soft cover tomes, and an erasable, a dry erasable force roster, which, Mercenary is all about that mass combat, which I always enjoyed. In the first book, in book 1, we have Mercenary Book 1, Mercenary in the Far Future, which gives a rundown of what the mercenaries are about, what it means to be a mercenary. Chapter 1 is warfare in 5-dimensional battle space. The concepts of in various tech levels, the key concepts of units, tickets, and adventures. And a ticket is basically a contract that you make with your employer because you're a mercenary, and the victory conditions and all that stuff, the missions involved, which is incredibly cool. If you have problems as a game master, if you ever have problems coming up with scenarios, this solves it because it's all about the missions. There doesn't have to be, a mercenary unit doesn't have to be what's the word I'm looking for? Concerned with story. I mean, of course, it is, but the plot line and all that stuff doesn't have to be complex. It's straightforward. You go in, you do your mission, you get out, and you're done, and you get the rewards, and you upgrade your gear and get more guns or what have you. So yeah, I mean, it solves a lot of problems. It has a list of the unit types, for example. Expert, specialist, security, motorized infantry, air cavalry, combat engineers, and so forth. Mercenaries can run the gamut of purpose and use, as you might imagine. So there is that, and it's wonderful, really well done. Of course, I mean, I don't want to take it for granted that it's going to be, great. I do not believe in resting on one's laurels, but I do believe that a good company like Mongoose Publishing, and they're super nice people too. They're not just, it's not just, they're not. There's been a lot of, stuff on the net about, the greedy companies and all that stuff. That's not the case here at all. They earn their pay. They earn their mercenary money. The second book is it's a smaller book. It's only about 42 pages ish, and it's all about running a mercenary force, forming a unit, recruiting and training, equipping the unit and personnel traits, finding employment and running the unit. Pretty straightforward. Doesn't have to be a lot of hoopla, as it were, about it. It's really straightforward, and I really like that. When you muddy up a game with thousands of pages of pointless information, it just it really strains that attention span, as it were. So that was book 2. Book 3 is called In the Field, and it's using tickets, background information, team or section tickets, platoon tickets, company, battalion, specialist tickets, ticket adventures, brokers and dealers, and finally allies and opposition, which is an assortment. It's like a monster manual in the back, as it were. I don't know, as it were is my phrase of the day, I guess. So this book actually helps the game master create and run tickets or missions for the mercenary team, and puts it all together. And then it has the first mercenary adventure called Trial by Fire, which is fitting. And the world of New Moscow, the New Moscow conflict, the New Moscow ticket, Into the Field. These are the different sections, different chapters of the book. Again, this is a smallish book, but it's got all the information you need to run the first mercenary adventure. So it's put together really efficiently. I really enjoy it. In the first book, just looking back for a moment, it talks about tickets, force capability assessments, unit characteristics, force capability records, mission and operation resolution, resolving combat, tactics, environment, and detailed resolutions. The book is put together very nicely. It's very efficiently written. It's very clear. I give it high marks for that. It's just a necessary addition to every good traveler, every loyal and devoted traveler player, not unlike myself, because I think that Traveler is probably one of my favorite games. That it really hasn't changed a whole lot since the earlier editions. It's just been refined and added to, unlike other games that just completely rewrite the rules every single new edition that comes out, and most of the time for the worst. Not gonna get into all that garbage, but Traveler has remained true, I believe, to the spirit of the game, with the all of the wonderful aspects of the game, with the combat resolution, the dice system, or the die system, I guess, and all that. It's just a good game. You can't break it. It's unbreakable. We've tried, and we've done a lot of things that would, other games would not be able to handle, but Traveler can handle it really well, including going online and finding some stuff about, like, someone wrote a mod for Traveler for magic, putting magic in the game, and I'll see if I can find the description or the link to that, if it's still around. But the rules were pretty crazy, and it allowed one of the players to become basically a wizard, a sorcerer, and the game was just fine. It's unbreakable. So, Traveler Mercenaries, it runs for $80, a little under $80, like a couple of cents under $80. Well worth it. Well worth it. Of course, I give it 5 axes. Well, not of course, but I do. It's that whole, oh, it's Traveler, so it must be good. Yeah, not necessarily. You have to look at it. So that's my assessment of it. I'm trying to keep these videos under 10-15 minutes, just because it seems to be better that way, I suppose. So, Mercenary box set from Mongoose Publishing. Look them up and grab it while you can. I mean, I don't think they're going out of business soon, so you can grab it whenever you need to. So, on behalf of the entire cast and crew of the Dwarven Tavern, I am Dr. Jeff Goins, your host, wishing for you to want for nothing but adventure. And at first I feared it, then I charged. Thanks for watching, and we will see you again real soon. We got a lot more to do.